Hey everyone, Joey here. I wanted to show you how to fix a slow leaky faucet. This one is specifically in the bathroom, but some of them are quite identical depending on if it's in the kitchen or the bathroom. But a very annoying thing, easy to fix. It's a cheap part. So let's dive into it. I'll show you how to tackle it. What we've been having here is that we had just a slow drip coming out of this faucet. And turns out it's a pretty easy fix, so I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to tackle that. So with a faucet like this, you'll need to determine what side of the faucet that it's actually leaking from. It's either going to be the hot side or the cold side. So in order to do that, what you do, it's kind of a process of elimination. You go and do your turnoffs. You have your cold here and my hot here, and make sure they're connected to the appropriate faucet or handle. And what you do is you turn off one first and you see if it stops leaking. If it does, then you know that is the line that has the leak in it. And we'll walk over here. Once you have that determined, then all you need to do is pop off your handle. So let's go ahead and do that. So in this case, we know our cold side is leaking. So first step, this is, let's see, this is actually a Glacier Bay faucet, and I couldn't determine that. I was actually looking for the brand. It's very important. You need to find out the brand of your faucet, and I couldn't find it on this one. So I thought I was just out of luck, but actually I came over here to the other faucet that's identical, and I could tell that you can see here it says Glacier Bay. So that is the brand we were working with. So once you find out your brand, in this case, with this brand, there's a little rubber gasket right in here. And take that out, you just pull it out, set it to the side, and make sure your stopper is closed. That way you don't have any parts that go down the sink. That's important. So once you've got that removed, what happens is I found out there's an Allen wrench key in there, or a hex key, and you need a special tool to get into there. I actually just bought this on Amazon. This is a great little tool kit. I'll make sure to put a link in the description here so you guys can get this for yourself if you need it. It's great. It's handy for all kinds of little projects, but it's very important to have, if you're going to be doing any DIY, to have a small micro set. I forget what they call this, but I'll make sure to add it in. So with this one, we're going to be working with this hex right here. So I'll go ahead and put that in the tool and go ahead and take it apart. All right, so once that's unscrewed, then this handle just gently pops off like this, okay? Put that to the side. And what you've got here is the cartridge. What's most likely happening on the leak is that the gasket in this cartridge has gone bad, or it's worn down, and now it's creating a leak. So what we do is you're gonna actually loosen up this thread here, this cover. I just got some vice grips here, and just loosen that up. Just a couple turns. Okay, and once you get that popped out, let me show you the old one that I had here. I went ahead and replaced this, but this is what's going to be on the inside of it, okay? This is a cartridge, and this is the part you're going to be looking for at the hardware store. Lowe's, Home Depot should have your replacements, but it's important to know your brand. So I went to, I think it was Home Depot, and went to the plumbing department, the sink area, and they have all the parts laid out. So I went and searched for, this is the important piece you need. So you see how it says cold stem for Glacier Bay and Aqua Source. So sometimes they make universal parts that go into a lot of different brands. And that's what I bought here. So it's the cold stem, and I made sure to just take a picture of this before I went to the hardware store, and then I referenced it and looked at it and looked at the new part and realized that's identical. That's the one. So once I got that, what you want to do as well, just buy a little tub, they make it in tubs or a little bottle like this of plumber's grease, okay? And what you're going to want to do is just lightly put that around the seal on this thing so that it can sit down in the sink in the faucet and properly adjust itself. It's just a nice way for it to seal up good. So get some of that grease, and then all you got to do is literally replace it, pop it in, put your housing screw back on, tighten that up nice and good. Just a little bit more than a hand tight. You do it by hand and then use the vice grips, and put your handle back on, and you're good to go. And just turn your water back on, and everything should be perfect. So I hope that helps you guys. I love doing these little projects. Something as simple as a very annoying little leak gets to be kind of frustrating, but turns out you don't have to go and replace your entire faucet or anything like that. You just buy these little cartridges. So hope that helps out. Make sure to subscribe and like, and let me know if you enjoyed this video. You guys take care. We'll see you on the next one.